This is KBOI 2 News, first at 4.
Right now, Idahoans are heading to the polls to choose who they think should run in the November election.
Unlike the 2014 primaries, there's a lot of uncertainty on who will win this time around on both the Republican and Democrat sides.
We have team coverage this afternoon. KBOI 2's Brian Morin and Scott Logan are at the Republican and Democratic headquarters.
But first, let's go to KBOI 2's Abigail Taylor and tells us what's at stake today.
Brett and Natalie, voters are deciding who will represent the major parties in the November primary, as well as some local issues. Of course, the race with the most attention on it is the gubernatorial primary. Plus, the 1st Congressional District is up for grabs when Representative Raul Labrador announced he was running for governor. Parties are also making decisions about the superintendent for public instruction. In Nampa, a $165 million sewer bond is on the ballot. And in Wilder, they're voting on a $92,000 library levy. And polls close here in the Treasure Valley at 9 o'clock, and then we'll have official results at 8 o'clock here in the Treasure Valley, and then we'll have official results at 9 o'clock when polls close in northern Idaho. For now, reporting live in the Satellite Center, Abigail Taylor, KBOI 2 News.
As Abigail mentioned, the governor's race is one of the biggest votes this primary. 7 candidates are running for the Republican nomination, and 3 men, Tommy Alquist, Brad Little, and Raul Labrador, are considered the front runners. KBOI 2's Brian Morin is live. He's at the Republican headquarters right now.
Yeah, Natalie, I'm at the Riverside Hotel where Republicans will gather tonight for their election night watch party, and they are still getting the room ready. Signs are going up. You see the ladder here. We got a guy going up and down the ladder putting up signs. Signs just like this, of course, that we've been looking at for months. And the big races are the 1st congressional seat and the governor's race. And that 1st congressional seat is open, of course, because Raul Labrador is stepping down for a run for governor. This is video of the governor's debate hosted by KBOI 2 News and 670 KBOI Radio. Labrador, first elected to Congress in 2001. He also served in the Idaho House from 2006 to 2010. Then there's Brad Little. He was first appointed lieutenant governor in 2009 by Governor Otter. He served in the Idaho Senate from 2001 to 2009, where he was the Majority Caucus chair. He was first appointed to the Senate by former Governor Dirk Kempthorne. Then Little was reelected 4 times after that. And let's not forget about businessman Tommy Alquist. Also wants to call the governor's office home. He's a business owner, commercial real estate developer, and retired physician. Now, he's never held public office before, but where have we heard that? Neither did President Trump. We'll have to wait and see if that works in his favor. Then there's Lisa Marie, who's ran for the 1st and 2nd congressional districts and lost in the past, and Steve Pankey, who ran for governor in 2014 and lost as well. Now, that is a brief look at the Republicans running and what's going on here at the Riverside Hotel. Let's send it over to Scott Logan, who's going to be hanging out with the Democrats tonight.
Well, they're getting the room set up here, but the Democratic Party is all ready to make a statement tonight. There are 3 candidates running to see who will represent the Democratic Party in the race for Idaho's governor: A.J. Balukoff, Paulette Jordan, and Peter Dill. And the 3 have debated right here in KBOI 2 recently. They've also gone back and forth on a number of key issues, trying to set themselves apart from each other. And the Democrats are hoping to gain some traction in this election tonight to make some inroads for the future. I'll be here all night, and I'll have live coverage and interviews. Live in downtown Boise, Scott Logan, KBOI 2 News.
Scott, thank you. Meanwhile, with Labrador running for governor, the 1st congressional seat is wide open. We interviewed many of the major candidates, both Republican and Democrat. If you'd like to learn more about their platforms before you go out and vote before the polls close tonight, head to Know Your Candidates. That's a section on our website, idahonews.com.